Hello everyone, how you doing? It is Lasty here and welcome today to a new squad building challenge. Yet again, it is another week, another marquee matchups, and we have 4 new challenges to complete today. The reward we are after is 5,000 coins, and of course each and every individual challenge will give us a special pack as well. So, let's go in and take a little look at what the matches are today. We have Jeonbuk versus FC Seoul in the K-League. We have an Argentina matchup between San Lorenzo and Huracan. And then we also have in the Liga NOS, Porto versus Benfica. And then, of course, the North London derby, Arsenal versus Spurs in the Premier League. So, let's start off with the K-League one. And for this, if we complete it, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves an all-players pack. Now, what we needed to do was pretty damn simple. Just use one player from each of the 2 teams, from Jeonbuk and Seoul, and then have at least, well, no, exactly 4 clubs. So what you need to do is, if you have more Seoul players and more Jeonbuk, I hope I'm saying that right, players, I wouldn't use them to complete part of your squad. I would sell them on. Like, I'm going to sell these guys on because their price will probably be heightened at the moment. What I did was just, luckily they were both Brazilians, and that kept me a little bit of chemistry. And then I just went to a league where I had a few players for in each and every other position. In different leagues, and I went to French Ligue 1, and I knew that if I could get a couple of teams that linked up all of the rest of the players, it didn't matter who they were. The 2 teams I chose were this one right here, and then this team right here as well. Angers, SCO, Angers, however you say that team name. But yeah, I just literally found players that were silver, non-rare gold, like not really worth it players, and I'm going to get rid of them. The only one I kind of don't want to get rid of is this centre mid, but I didn't have another player that would quite fit the bill. And well, actually, Angers, he plays for French Ligue 1. Angers. As you can see, it was literally the first team. Do I have anyone else that might fit the bill? Does this guy work? Yeah, that still works. Or how does this guy work? Oh, even better. Let's get rid of a non-rare goalkeeper. And we can still keep that good, nice gold player that I like who's got 90 physical. But yeah, you guys use whatever teams. Just pick 2 teams because, of course, you will have used 2 teams in the K-League clubs. And then you just need to pick 2 other teams that you think you've got in your club or will cost not very much. And then just get strong links to people that would have the dead links off to these guys so that you make sure you get enough chem. So we'll go ahead and submit that one and get ourselves an all-players pack. That is 1 out of 4 complete. Now, moving on then to the Argentine League. We go into this one, which is San Lorenzo versus Huracan. And you needed literally, again, 1 player from each of those 2 teams. You needed at least, a maximum of 7 gold players, so you could use literally no gold players if you wanted to, but you needed at least 6 Argentines in the team, and it needed to be 95 out of 100 chemistry, at least. So as you can see, I've just put together, I think that the players that we needed, who were they? I think we needed, the goalkeeper was from one of the clubs, from San Lorenzo, and then Huracan, oh man, I don't even know which badge is theirs. Was it my striker? Is he the... Yeah, he's the Huracan striker. And then every single other player is just someone from that league. I had a couple of non-rare bronzes. That seemed to work out nicely for me. So you don't need to worry about a team rating or anything like that. Just use some Argentines from the Argentine league. That will just work out for you. There are literally so many. I can't even imagine that the prices of these players are going to be that high. But we are only getting 1 gold pack and 2,000 coins from this one. So it's not a very worthwhile one, in my opinion, if those players are high. So there we go. We're halfway there. Completed that one. Let's move on to Liga NOS. Now, you need to be a little bit careful here because... one thing to bear in mind is that the Portuguese league, if you're going to use silvers, those silvers are probably worth something because of the squad building challenge for the Jonas that's been in FIFA 17 the whole time. So yeah, just double think before you actually put a silver player into one of these. You needed exactly 9 nationalities. Now, there are only 9 positions available, so every single player in this team needed to have a different nationality. This is the one that I've gone with. We get mostly weak links between everyone. I imagine I've got loyalty on every single player. that may be where you crop up a little bit of an issue. If you were to copy this exact squad, you might need someone here that would provide either a strong link up to, yeah, probably a strong link up to the striker, and you should be good for chemistry. However, this one might work for you. You might just need to play some games to get some loyalty on one or two of the players. We get a gold players pack here and 1,000 coins, so let's go ahead and submit that one. That is completed, and we only need to do one more. And that fourth challenge is, of course, Arsenal versus Spurs, the North London derby. This is by far the most expensive one, I would say, because you need 2 Spurs players and 2 Arsenal players as well. And then also you need every single player in the team to be gold. You need at least 74 chem. Now, it doesn't require a full team. It only requires 8 out of the 11, which I found a bit odd. The players I use from Spurs are Trippier and Dyer at CDM. Not for any reason apart from they were 2 of my less popular ones. I wanted to use like Wimmer at centre-back, and then I realised actually the goalies and the centre-backs aren't even required for this one. And then for Arsenal, my lower rated players for Arsenal in the club were Gibbs and this guy, Lucas Perez, up front. So, and then I just filled in the rest of the team with English players from the Premier League. In fact, like even... probably don't even need to have an English guy. I reckon Nathan Redmond's even worth something. So if we can just use literally someone that was worse than that. Yeah, El Mohammadi. Do you fit the bill? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That one works out for us. And of course we get the team chemistry up enough. I'm sure you guys will as well. Especially if you get strong links to people. That is obviously going to ensure you get enough chem even if you don't have loyalty. And this is the pack that we're really after, the Prime Gold Players Pack, because I'm hoping that this one will get me something good today. So I'll go ahead and submit, and we have now completed every single bit of this Marquee Matchup Squad Building Challenge. As always, I'll show you this bit. I'll also show you the next bit where we get ourselves 5,000 coins. No special pack reward today, which I find a little bit odd, but sometimes, you know, EA just change it up and give you a different reward. Let's get into the packs. So 4 packs then today we get, and the first one being the all players, then the gold players pack, and then finally that one that we actually really want, the Prime Gold Players Pack. So I've got a feeling, no, all players pack might be worse considering there's only 4 golds in there and only 1 rare as well. So we'll just go ahead and get this one out of the way. It's going to be one, it's not even going to be a rare gold. Oh, that's a bad pack really, isn't it? Is it a rare silver or a rare bronze? Oh, it's a rare bronze, but he does play in the MLS, so he might even be worth something. So, and we get this guy who plays in League NOS, he's probably worth something as well. So all is not lost, and I will store them in the club for now. I'll check on people's prices and stuff later, and then, I don't even know. I don't know who to keep here. I'm gonna, do you know what? I've only got like 5 spaces in the friggin' trade pile, so let me just go ahead and sort that, and then I'll open the next few packs. Okay, gold pack is next. I can't imagine this one's going to be any good. We do get 1 rare, but it's not going to be the player. Oh, dearie me. We get Hugo Rodallega. Not a great player there to get in the pack. And the rare was a manager contract. Lovely. Just what I wanted. Like, this feels like Christmas right now. And do I want to keep these guys? Yeah, I'll stick them in the transfer list for now. I haven't made that much space, so I'm going to have to discard some people, I imagine. Gold Players Pack next. Oh my god, my phone's buzzing. Sorry about that. What do we get? We do get a rare gold, finally. Is he going to be anyone good? 83 Masaccio. Not too bad. He's a decent little player, to be fair. I might even use him on Ultimate Team because I think 63 pace for a centre-back this year is probably just about alright. And he's probably worth a little bit. We need to probably not store all of these in the club. I'm going to go with him. And then, oh, definitely him. He's a Spanish player from a different league. Probably worth something. I'll discard the rest. And now, finally, the Prime Gold Players Pack. Cross your fingers and pray for me. Oh, come on, give me something sick. Give me something sick. It's not going to be a walkout. The delay wasn't enough. It's not a big flare. Who is it? Oh, it's Lasana Diarra, another 83 rated player. He's a pretty good one, to be fair, but I can't imagine he's really worth anything. We get a few players that I've used in squad building challenges recently. Not too shabby. I imagine you're worth something. And who else is going to be worth something here? Do you play in Liga NOS? You might be worth a little something. And I've only got, what, 2 more spaces? Who do I go for? I don't know. I'm probably doing the wrong thing here, but yeah, we'll get rid of. It's the more sort of obscure players that seem to be worth something because of squad building challenges. But there you go. We complete marquee matchups once again this week. Hopefully, you guys now know how to do it, how to complete it, and know whether or not you think it's worth it. In my opinion, probably wasn't worth it this week. We didn't really get that many coins, and we certainly didn't get anything good in the packs. So, maybe save your money, maybe just sell your players. Sometimes that is a better option to go down. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed, smash a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Peace.